this, man. But one thing I would not stand for, people terrorizing me, man. Calling me out my name, antagonizing the mindset, playing with the mindset, street takeovers. They was a part of it. Rich Homie Quan, you stepping over bound, man. And I got to deal with that, and I got to deal with this. It's so many things where conflict at. So many things where conflict at. But you have to hold together where evil at. The community don't want you to. It's not about, let me tell you something. Society don't want you to win. They care about themselves. And one of the things what I would not allow, I would not like the type of society, the community that want to be racist, want to give you a job, and then other things not going right in the household. I refuse to let that happen. But I have to hold it together because of selfish, racist communities and people that think about themselves, right? It's people out on the streets, people want to dominate and control and want to control everything. But I have to be the man to be away, to like to go my own way, even when there's conflict. Niggas want you to move for they can be selfish, right? People don't care, they care about themselves. And you can't give them that chance for that community and society because they so busy in relationship of friends that they don't see the other things. Why would we give them a chance? But I'm not going to give you a chance and adapt to racism, adapt to the society of their behavior. Now, I had to tell people asking me to move, I had to tell family, no. When I say don't push me in a racial environment, they want me to adapt to racism. They want me to go back out there and adapt to their racism world and racist businesses. The way that black and white not playing it fair and not being as equal. Businesses and governments with them would discriminate black. You can fake your love for us all you want, God say. But you love yourself and you count everybody else out. But I'm not going to allow myself to get sucked in a racist community. And family don't understand that with the situation that the society of their behavior. My adaptation is good. They not adapting. The society not adapting that they got a problem. I'm waking up and adopting. They catching an attitude because they want to stick to their old ways, black and white. Want to stick to their old ways. Businesses are Walmart and big corporation. And then they got news on Sky. Don't fake your love for me. Don't fake like you want us there. And I see the spirit behavior of faking the emotions that fake advertising. God said, I'm not going to let you fool me. We're not going to keep letting racism, business in schools, and people that want to fake advertise that don't want to change, and they lie about it. It's the definition of American businesses, American, they not keeping it 100. It's the same thing with the Social Security. They tell me you can say 3, you're a damn lie. And I'm going to tell them when I file that civil suit against the White House. Stop lying and we die when we get treated fair and you constantly take. A regular American don't know how easy they got. You ask a disability, a regular disability that never, you have nothing. You have nothing. You have nothing to say and they lie about it. And they lie about it. Y'all, every American, regular American complaining, but what disability die with? Well, you have a choice to save. Our government lied to us over and over again. They lied to disability and Senator Ted with the business. And they not being fair. And they being racist. Then Governor Abbott and Senator Ted and the mayor, and they pull a tax dollar stunt in the mall. And you know they got a racist problem. But Governor Abbott care about them the most. He's sitting with those kids and those regular kids. He care about them more than they care about this. And he's a liar. You can't lie to God, man. You can't lie to God when you sit up there. You can't lie for what you stand for, Governor Abbott. You are not being fair. You are not being. Don't tell nobody to stick by the rules, and racist businesses ain't stick by the rules. They not treating. When I say treat us as equal, not belittle us. Not treat us like we got a zero mentality. And that's what's happening in the business. Like, he got zero mentality. That's what they doing. That's what Texas business doing. I'm not out to participate in it. You're not going to keep faking your love for God and faking your love for me. American businesses. Texas businesses in America. You're not going to keep doing that and lying through your teeth. But Governor Abbott needs y'all. They make the rules, but they need y'all, right? But God don't need you. And that's something that God always told me. And the power of the money mean everything. The numbers. The numbers mean everything, right? God had to understand it. Joy and Victoria said, you hurting yourself. How can I hurt myself? Hurting you. I've been in this environment before. I can't hurt me, Joy and Victoria, where the same behavior is at. How can it hurt me in the same, I know this world, I know this Texas. How can I help me and I know them? Why would I go back out there for them to do the same damage again? And Joy and Victoria got to understand that. And those things, how can we understand that? How can we understand that? Like literally, how can we understand that? Sometimes you can't be dealing, and you can't be dealing with that old stuff. Can't be dealing with all the nonsense. But they being dishonest. And you got the nerve to pull that moral stunt like that? You got the nerve to be with racism and black and white? Racism not being fair. Black and white when they sit together at the polls. But you gotta put me because you care about your community, right? You put my life in danger, and you should. The thing I'm disappointed, God is disappointed in Senator Ted. Not just me. God is disappointed in Senator Ted and the legislators. God is disappointed in them because they supposed to know these world. They supposed to know how these people act. And you side with them, Senator Ted. You should know how they act. Senator Ted. You should know how they act. But you agree with them and you sit with them. It's not about getting out there where opinions at. But you don't sit and agree with them and you know they got a problem. I want to know, have Senator Ted ever worked at a job? Have he ever worked at a McDonald's? Have he ever worked at a Burger King? Have he ever worked with disability? I want to know these things. Have Senator Ted ever worked with a disability? Have he ever worked? I even told Senator Ted and them, Joe Biden, I dared them and I tested the Justice Department, I messaged them to dare them to go to dress up as a cover boss and go see a Social Security office. As you go, one thing I worked in Walmart, and one thing I hated when I worked at 12, corporate office coming. Everybody straighten their act up. Corporate office coming. I say, if I'm working, what do I have to worry about? They stood right in my face and I was working. What do I have to worry about if I'm working? But when people want to straighten up their behavior because corporate office coming. Oh, Walmart, corporate, they want to act, let's get to work, let's straighten up. Everybody in the panic. If you working, why is sense to be afraid? If you working, why not just be normal? And shake their hand and be like, hey, how you doing? I'm working on this project. At one of the Walmart, they came and saw me from corporate office and they stared at me. Hey, how you doing? They could have just came and shook my hand. But they didn't want to do that when they came at 2996. The corporate office, they could have said, Hubert, hey, how you doing? Shake my hand. We stared at each other. Right? I know who they was. They came right there at 2996. In 2018, they came right there and they stared at me. They could have been like, hey, I'm not shy, I'm not scared. But you were scared. I'm not scared to talk to you or any one of those things. I would have spoke to you. Hey, how you doing today? You already know how I am. Hey, how you doing? Let's get to a good understanding here. I would have been like that. I would have been like, if you just would have came up and talked to me, let's work this. You got a problem. They didn't. They just stared at it and smiled, and I told the Justice Department to look at the camera. Smiled and laughed and looked at the camera. But they the one that's being unprofessional. Now, I want my money from 1216, 2996, and the other store in Addison, and this, I want my money from it. And this I'm not taking no for an answer when I'm dealing with Walmart. I'm not taking no for an answer. You say you didn't need my help. That be like that. You say you didn't need my help. So if you don't need me, God said, when I see the spirit, if you don't need my help, pay me. If you don't need me, God said, pay me, racism. And watch your black people fiend. The same people that don't have faith. I'm not going to interact with you and what you stand for. I don't judge because they can't accept me. But they telling me I'm judging why they judge and cast stone. You can't throw a stone when stone being thrown at you. Where black and white and people in the business throwing stones at you. Now since Walmart say they don't need my help, give me. Give me. I don't want nothing else. And I'm gonna tell Miss Crystal, when Walmart say they don't need my help, give me. Give me every piece of me. I'm getting tired of Doug McMillan. I'm getting tired of the fakes and the blacks and the white and racist liar. And I told Miss Crystal, they act like they're scared of us. But they act like they scared of us and act all innocent, but they the one that's racist. They the one that acts scared when we speak up. They the one that, and I told the Justice Department, Christina or Crystal, that they the one that acts scared. I went in that gallery with me. I love Mexican. I got a kid too, racism. I got a kid too, Mexican racism. I got a kid too when people are not willing to understand me. And I fight for my kid just as well as you. And for you to act like you scared and you have a racial opinion when somebody speak up and know what you are. The way you act. Oh, but Gainesville about to get it. Oh, we're near done yet. They gonna wish those judges is about to be in that courtroom. Oh, this is nowhere near done. Gainesville getting arrested too. Oh, that old guy? Oh, this ain't nowhere near over. This ain't far from over yet, partner. Oh, Gainesville and the CBS better be arrested. They better be prepared to get arrested. And I'm going to be right there to see it. I don't want to hear no sorry. I don't want to hear anything. I don't want to hear nothing that's going on. I want to see the CPS arrested in Gainesville. And I'm going to get that. And if they don't, well, as family on a oh, God said we got it. Oh, Gainesville want to play with racism? Come on. Let's test this. Let's test this game. So, hey, Gainesville, Texas, we ain't already put it in the civil rights complaint. Or what you stand, but the judges and the CPS workers, you're going to be, I'm giving you time. They're not going to sit up there and lie. I'm giving you time. I'm giving Joe Biden time to arrest Gainesville. I'm giving them time to get everything together. So I don't want to hear you're sorry, you're a liar. I don't want to hear that. You know what you did, CPS workers, and your job is mine. You better be prepared to be arrested. And I meant that. And I meant that. And I meant I'm going to get what I want. I meant that I'm going to give it. I meant that I'm going to give Gainesville. I'm going to be right there to see you in handcuffs, that judge and all of you. That is a promise. See, Joe Biden was away when he got the message. He was away when you were doing all that sneaky shit. He was away with it. So he was away with it. So Gainesville, when it comes to, I promise you're going to be arrested. CPS office, I promise you. I promise you on guard, remove everything. The Gainesville judge and everybody that sat at that table, we going to have our date. We going to have our date with destiny. I'm asking for the arrest of you and everybody else. For racism, I'm a very intelligent guy. But we are not about to play this game. You better be prepared. I meant, it don't care how long it takes, but you will be removed. You will be removed, Gainesville judge and state CPS workers. That is a promise. So you think I didn't know that Joe Biden was away? That's why I gave them time. He was away taking care of business when he got the message. So when the time comes, that ass is going to get in trouble. And God knows it. You're going to lose your job and be convicted of racism. The black CPS worker in the Mexican. I promise you that. I promise you that. You think I didn't know? You see why the attorney general if he stay in his position, he racist and a liar. So the problem is, everybody that's involved, can we understand it? Come on, you're not innocent, Gainesville. You're not innocent. You're not innocent. You're not innocent, Gainesville. You're not innocent at all. And Joe Biden is going to see that what you did. It's going to notice something. You judge, right? So you're going to help me get my kid back, and that's going to be a problem. You made this mess. And I'm going to tell the Justice Department, you made this mess. And you're going to fix it. The mayor with his lies, and you're going to fix it. I'm going to make myself very clear. I'm not going to go through a court part of that. I'm going to make myself very clear by you lying. You made this mess, and you're going to fix it, Texas. If you would have just checked with Joe Biden, you would have known something. But you didn't. But you didn't, Texas. You didn't. You need Governor Abbott think he's winning. He want to work things out with me. I know what he's trying to do. We already know what's going on. And that's why I had to take the exacting measure of going against it. And made me do something that. No, you're trying to work things out. It's catching on to you, right? That's what he's trying to do. You don't know nothing. He's trying to work things out. Rich Homie Quan interfering with something while Boosie lied. Interfering with it. Why Boosie lied. That's another Justice Department. Nobody ain't paying me enough. I want all of me that Boosie and MO3 have. I want all of me. You hear me? I want all of you. You hear me? Hip Hop BT. I want all of me. God not finished with you racism yet. God not finished with you yet. God not finished with BT. All y'all want to sit up there and Boosie and lie? He want to. Hey, he gonna know me. My name should say on that before as a Social Security matter. No, I want them to feel me what I'm about. And black people try to stop me from having a voice. You killing God not right now. And you killing your own people by lies with Charm and Crime. I give you time. I have gave everybody time. Everybody time. I have give everybody time in this to deal with this situation. But I'm going to tell you something. Has nothing been done by the mayor, that is a racism. Has nothing been done by Gainesville, I'm going to be there to see you get arrested, Gainesville. I want them to hear me. This is where I'm going to see the prosecutor. No, that's your job. Fuck your job when you know somebody innocent. They know. They know. Don't play me dumb. You know. But you want to be with that liar Yellow Breezy and them and Trap Boy Freddy and your mayor? You know. But when I tried to sue, you was going to lose a lot, right? What's going on with that IPS worker? You know I was going to sue you. You know what Trap Boy Freddy and them. Let's tell the truth. Boosie can, Rich Homie Crime, you can take up for Boosie all you want. You and the community can take up for them all they want. Yellow Breezy and all of it, the fact remains that you're a liar. And God know that you're a liar. And I think Joe Biden know you a liar. Obama know you a liar. Y'all can make up lies all y'all want. I don't want to do no group with him, man. I don't want to be in the same presence as him. I don't want to even be in the same presence as you, man. Nobody don't want to deal with that, man. I'm thinking about not even going to a BT when I'd rather set a Grammy or a country award my damn life, man. I don't even want to sit there with that bull crap, man. Nobody wants to deal with that, man. Nobody wants to deal with that. And then you instead of carrying on, you're going to get it for interfering. Now, I asked Joe Biden for a favor. Senator Ted Obama. That's a one-time favor. How BG got out early. A one-time favor, you little lying pieces of crap. I'm not going to allow you to keep using that against me. You and your niggas to get your homies out. I know you ain't getting a damn thing out. You better stop it right now. That was a one-time thing. I'm happy for BG. You know, Boosie got away with that lie. Stop right there. Now, you interfering with things that you don't supposed to be interfering with. And I'm warning you, you're testing me. You're testing me. Now, you know, they stupid for letting you still run your mouth and let you still lie. I get a disability. You're stupid. Y'all got some problems. Y'all got some problems. But you know what? You know what? Boosie Dad came to in my dream last night. And I had to watch a video. He confronted me. I know you. I know you. I'm Boosie Dad. He told me right away. I woke up thinking about it and walking outside thinking about it. And he gave me some very encouraging words. He gave me some word, and this is no lie. I really didn't want to get on here. I told my other social media, I really didn't want to get on here and say that. But he was in the yard working on his mansion. He was working on something in the yard in the grass. And he had braids. And he had some, at the time, he had braids. And he would, I know you, I'm Boosie Dad. He just came out and said it. He came out and said it. And this has nothing to do with Boosie. But I think God just came to me. This has nothing to do with Boosie. God came to me to understand more. He came to me. This was just something for me. This was something for me. There was something for me. From father beyond fathers. This was something for me that was passed on to understand the world of fathership. My dad been there for me, but to understand father to fathers, a relationship. And when he spoke about that, and I had to, and this is my first time watching that video and seeing him talk about his dad, because I never know him from talking about his dad, and I had to watch it. I had to watch it, literally had to watch it. B. Junior was in it, all the rest of them in this video. But that's a dream that I had. That was a dream for me. That was a dream for me. So I don't know. I'm not trying to step on anybody's toes, but that was for me. And I have to know what that was for. I have to know why he gave me encouragement. He confronted me. He told me something in that dream. And I'm trying to move past this the best way I can. And what he told me. I'm trying to move past this the best way I can. I'm trying to move past this. He told me something, and I had to understand it. I have to understand it more. And this don't got nothing to do with Boosie, with this journey I am on. I wish he would have know what he said to me. And this is a true story. I had my hand on that Bible right now, on everything on God. He told me, he confronted me right now. Crossed my whole hope to die. He gave me some encouraging words. He gave me some words in my dream. But my journey is somewhere drifted off from here. And that's something I can't really understand. We have a journey, and we understand that journey. We understand it. But yesterday, I will always remember them words that when he confronted me, came out of his yard. I'm Boosie Dad. He had braids in his hair. He's black, like nice skinny. He's black. I don't know, but he confronted. He's black. Kind of like his dad color a little bit, like Boosie color a little bit, but red lighter. That memory is going to be stuck. I think God gave me that dream for a reason. He, and you know how I tell it was real, that he was telling the truth? By mindset, by spirit. When I looked at his spirit in the dream, he was really Boosie Father. By spirit and mind. His words, he gave me eye contact the whole time. The whole time in my dream. I seen his spirit and his mind say, and we talked to each other. The whole time. We are on a different journey. And I have to understand that. I have to understand that moment. But that dream is probably not to understand me or you. Sometimes we just misunderstood us as black. We misunderstand each other. And sometimes when we misunderstand each other, violence happens and it get out of control. So it was really to most understand me more. God can't understand what we are doing and how we doing it. But he gave me a perfect thing with that situation. He gave me something perfect. A woman gonna fake their love to me while they be racist. You ain't gonna come at me with that. I'm gonna tell you around now, you're delusional, tricking me thing. That's something I'm not. People will use their kids for racism plot. You think I don't know? Jealousy. You think I don't know? You think you that smart that I haven't figured it out yet? See, you see? You think I haven't figured it out? God said he came to me and showed me some things about this world that you'll never understand. They're using their kids for racism. Then the plot with racism was sex. To get them caught up and get them thrown in jail. You think I don't know that? Oh, you messing with something that you can't understand. But you fucking with the right one. You hear me? You cross that line. You and your kids and y'all kids with y'all mamas cross that line. I'm gonna show you something. You hear me? I'm warning you. I'm telling racism black women and people with kids that can use their kids. I'm warning you. You hear me? And you're not gonna like it. The whole community can have a racist plot. What I seen in that Brahms. Tell the Justice Department to look at it. Look at it if you see when I see. Look at it. But you don't know what them kids talk about doing. Hey, oh. When Joe Biden said he saw some disturbing things. You think you got it all figured out? Texas is sticking their hand in the pot. And they sticking their hand where they don't belong at. It's going to get them burnt. It's going to get them burnt. They're going to have a 500 degrees burnt. I'm telling them, God said you're going to have a 500 degrees burnt. Now I want what belonged to me. You're not going to give me pieces. No, I want my justice and more. But the snakes in a racism instead of playing with me, right? That's what racism doing. Instead of playing with you, right? I don't be want to hit nobody with no gun, man. I don't think, man. Look, I don't think. Look, man. Like, man, nah, I don't be with all of that. I don't be with all that at the end of the day. I don't be with all that, man. But you needed to protect yourself while others want to use guns that they threaten of you. I already told him. I watch footwork gangs, and what I would have did went to civil rights. If somebody would have arrested me, thing, the more they mess with us, I'm gonna mess with them. And you go to civil rights, you have all your homies on the civil rights. You tell your girlfriends to have the civil rights. Stop being on there and go to civil rights. And let them check you after you get out. Tell them no, we ain't doing nothing. And you go to civil rights. Go on your pad. They need the app. They don't have the app. I have to go to the website, and we need the app on our phone, the civil rights app on our phone, where we can just go to the app, fill it out where we at in our location, and say the police arrest us for no reason. The community call. You got to play fire with fire. I'll see y'all in a little bit.